Music TV.
Shout out to TZ Von Savage and Jay Lava. I missed you guys the other day because I was real busy with my film release. The new Bug Breaking movie is out. But shout out to you brothers, man. I want to send a congratulations to TZ Von Savage and Jay Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. Be one to you players. Music TV.
I said I've been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. All right, this is the J Lava's Keep It P podcast, and if you don't know, we take news, situation, everyday occurrences, bust it down so that you can get the real meat out of it, and not all that fat they be putting on it, because they be putting hella fat on the meat. I mean, the meat is fatty McGratty, okay? But not trying to show you what to think, trying to show you, not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think when you encounter these propagandic ass news pieces and articles, and when you're watching TV and that kind of thing. It's all got something to do with white supremacy. So you can't hide. But then
I know you don't want to believe it. I know it's hard for some of y'all to believe that, man. You can't blame all your problems on white supremacy. You're killing each other. We got to love each other first. And then white supremacy just gonna disappear. It's just gonna go.
Maybe if y'all just pull your pants up, then if you just pull your pants up sometime, then we don't have to worry about white supremacy. If y'all just pull your damn pants up, that's why don't nobody respect you, because you got your pants hanging on down like that.
Hey, straight up. That's the craziest thing. I had to put myself on timeout and then come back up, man. This is crazy. I ain't even introducing myself. It's Von Savage Media. Go subscribe.
And
the Kendra. Do you even know who Kendra is?
Get in the description section and subscribe to the whole squad is what you need to do.
Did you know we have employees? Did you know that? So we have other channels and other stuff, and did you know there's stuff going on? Just ask if you don't know. Golly. Jeez.
So we got we have another critical race cry, I guess. It says, in the midst of a busy week of critical race theory and news, government Doug Ducey outlaws it in his state. So the next state to outlaw it is Arizona. This past week,
Bing, bing, boom.
the past week was a very busy one for the critical race theory, particularly as a fire set supporters defended it in ways that
Is this another red state? I just had to, before I forgot that, because I remember you had mentioned this before and you had pointed out all the destinations. So just to say, stay consistent with that.
Yeah, it's
Is this
Arizona.
a red state too?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
the Republican Doug Ducey from Arizona.
Okay.
In the ways that amounted to gaslighting those who dare criticize it. It's not gaslighting. See,
they don't even know how to use the terms right.
It's not gaslighting. No, it's people that don't want to hear the truth and they mad about it. It's not gaslighting.
Mad. Because little Johnny and little Susie's feelings
is going to be hurt because they know that their ancestors were ravenous, out of control tyrants.
Demoness.
Yeah. So it says this past week. It says although such curriculum after Doug Ducey signed multiple bills on Friday, according to Fox News, to get it shut down. It includes HB 2906, which prevents schools and government entities from requiring employees to undergo training that would suggest that they are inherently racist, sexist, oppressive, whether consciously or unconsciously. Another bill. Wow, hold on. Let me just unpack that. So telling somebody the truth about their past and their ancestors make them inherently racist, sexist, and oppressive. Well, then if the shoe fits Mayo people,
right.
If the shoe fits Mayo people, there's nothing we could do about that. That's your people, son. That's your folks. Whether it's just as important as parental rights and involvement in their children's education is HB 2035. As explained in the statement from Governor Ducey, House Bill 2035 codifies. You hear that word? Codifies.
Yep.
You think we've been saying get on code for the longest?
Hello, McFlizzle.
HB 2035 codifies into law the curriculum transparency and parental notification measures included Executive Order 2021-11, which Governor Ducey issued on April 20th. The legislation provides parents with the opportunity to participate in, review, and provide input on any proposed sex education course study before it's adopted. This legislation also prevents sex education from occurring in kindergarten through 4th grade. Now, I hate when they do that because I agree with that.
Right. Because they got to tell you some truth.
Yeah, I agree with the fact that, thank you, Mama. Okay. I agree with the fact that they shouldn't be teaching kindergartens through 4th grade about no sex education because it's all going to be bussy education, as we know.
But that's how they trying to mix it in, though.
And I hate that.
Yeah, that's the mix in because the race theory mixes in with the because that's a race now. LGBTQ elemental P. That's a race. So because you can't possibly change your mind ever about that, you know.
Supporters of CRT, meanwhile, were getting more emboldened last week. Abraham X. Kendi, the author of How to Be an Anarchist, participated in the American Federation of Teachers Teach conference on Wednesday. Dr. Susan Berry provided a helpful write-up here for Breitbart. Breitbart is a racist
call it what it is.
A racist media outlet that was founded by the dude that was in Donald Trump's cabinet before he fired him. What was his name? Steve Bannon.
Yeah, that
Steve
dirtbag.
Bannon. Yep. Kendi, as ATF's president, Randy Wintgarner, claims that the students are not being taught CRT in schools, with their focus being on what the problematic curriculum is being called. On Thursday, Kate warned of how the language shift on critical race theory is offensively here. In this discussion with ATF's Frederick Ingram, Kendi's remarks in part mention. The only thing that I can compare this recent wave of what is happening in our school districts, what's happening in our schools, what's happening in our communities, is it really reminds me of the reaction and the response of Brown versus Board of Education. When there was widespread fear in certain schools, in certain communities, that those desegregated schools, those black children were going to be harmful to white children, and it is similarly being cast or framed as if, teaching about history, teaching about racism, even teaching about slavery is going to somehow harm white children. Well, in their eyes, it is. It's gonna ruin the delusion that they fought and worked hard for this country and then steal it, maim, kill, and rape people to get it. So yeah, if it's gonna, ruin little Timmy's or little Jessica's little white supremacist little confidence, then so be it. Such remarks are being used to gaslight parents and other critics of CRT. Now, that's the proper way in which gaslight is used, because they are saying that it is more detrimental than it really is. Well, okay, so it's hard to say, because her using the term gaslighting in that instant means that they're saying things that may be false or untrue to people to get them to hate the bill, when in fact they're saying things that are true and correct and people hate it anyway.
Right.
So there's a difference between how they're using gaslighting. While the National Education Association went through a back and forth as if it was public or not due to the posting and then scrubbing such support from its website, it's safe to say that the NEA embraces such curriculum. So now they're trying to clown the National Education Association for thinking that it is okay to teach that type of stuff, which it is, because people need to know about the history. Just like y'all want to teach, slavery in schools, then y'all should teach about the damn evil wickedness of the slave masters too. In last Tuesday's Political Morning educational newsletter, both Wintengard and NEA President Becky Pringle vowed to protect and defend their teachers, who would embrace such curriculum. Pringle even claimed it was a matter of a fight for justice and a fight for honesty in education. Okay, I get that. It's good to, although white supremacy takes both sides of each argument, right? Because on one side, they got somebody fighting against it, saying, no, we don't want it in the schools. Then you got the perceived side saying that we need it in schools, but just as much as they're trying to put that in school, they're also trying to put the bussy agenda right along with it.
Side by side, hand in hand.
So black people, it's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You know what I say? Stay out of that bullshit and educate your own kids. You should not be relying on teachers to teach your kids, because they ain't gonna teach your kids anything. Boom, that's just it.
I agree with that, but I say this: if we was on code,
right,
then none of that would matter, because on code, then the bussified would be not first.
Right.
Soon as that's not first, that's a we not people ain't saying it right, man. Nobody cares who you're humping.
But that's
people
a private.
Are saying, yo, get on this color thing first, fam.
Right.
This people thing, this culture thing. It's not a division thing. It's saying everybody else knows how to get on code. When the Asians got to get on code, fam, but they ain't got unity, fam. People get confused unity and being on code. Unity don't necessarily have to be synonymous with being on code.
Right.
Because they do a whole lot of, they kill their own kids. But when it's time to get on code, they they right on code.
Look,
You
they
think
kill their own
China been
kids.
fighting?
Look, they kill their own kids, then they get on code in the court system to
Come on, fam.
to
Straight up.
to free the person that just killed the kids too. Like they didn't do nothing wrong. It's okay.
Straight up, fam. And this is what we don't understand. Oh, don't you see the Mexicans? They got unity. You don't see them killing each other in Mexico all over some dope, man. What are you talking about? They don't got no unity, but what they do got is the code.
They do.
And as soon as something goes down, they all form together like Voltron, and they get on code.
Pretty much.
You think they never worked together before against the government or whatever? You think they never worked together to wrong an injustice? You think they've never done that? No, they do it all the time. And then as soon as that's back over, then they back to whacking each other. Bang, 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 bang.
As soon as that shit over, coast is clear. Back to each other's throats. Coast is clear. Get the darkies gone? Okay. Back to you, motherfucker.
I promise you, that's how they do. So we get unity and on code confused. Yes. Unity is like this euphoric utopia. Yes, hand in hand, we're all arm in arm, and that's great. I love that. I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see that. But the reality is, let's just get on code.
Straight up.
On code.
Y'all just
Ferguson. Ferguson.
Hey, if y'all don't know what that is, that's Jason Black. That's a funny story I told TZ, like how I first found Jason Black. I was on YouTube and I seen this long ass video. It's like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. What the fuck is this? I clicked on it and all I heard this dude was saying Ferguson. I was like, this guy's going in. I was hooked from that shit the first time I watched it. Like, this dude is literally Ferguson.
You see what we're doing right now? This is unity. What we are showing is actually unity, but we're also on code though. See, and the main thing on code was seeing how we're on a different show. We're on our own show. We want you to subscribe here. We don't want you to go nowhere else. No, but we do, because we want you to get fed in other places too.
Yeah.
You smell me? See, now that's the unity part. The on code part was us bringing the show to you and doing that. Now the unity was shouting fam out and saying, yo, no, fam's dope too. Go check fam out.
Check out Jason Black, the Black Authority. Check out Professor Black True. Check out Vicky Dillard. Check out Tariq Rashid. Check out Phil from The Advice Show. Check out Torian Rain. Check out Nicole's View. Check out Great Black Shark. Check out Fly Nubian Queen. Check out The Lioness Crown. Check out Queen Ahmadiyya Shakur. It's a lot of us out here in this.
What unity would be is if we was all shouting out each other and we all did a big pop-up and bop and put our resources together. And no, that's unity. Being on code is just, I won't disparage them other brothers, and we on the same message. They trying to get you educated and knowledgeable, and we trying to get on the same message. You smell me? That's on code. You smell? So there's a difference. I mean, on code's deeper too, but it's putting us first at the most simplest form.
Black, that's where B1 comes from, people. Black first, no matter what the issue is. If it's not indicative to helping or furthering or advancing the group, then it ain't about shit.
And then, hold on. See, you think you only have an option, and that's to agree with what's happening.
Right.
No. You can shut your mouth.
True. You cannot say nothing.
You can always shut your mouth.
If you ain't got nothing good to say about a black person, in any way it's disparaging or it casts a shadow of a doubt, or just shut up.
Shut your mouth.
That's all you got to do. Just shut up.
All you got to do, browser.
Get in the comment section. First off, go to the Teespring store, say it with your chest, and say pull up with your chest. Say pull up season is now open and you ain't gonna have that no more. Say you ain't having that no more. You ain't having that no more.
This is cool.
That's all right.
But this is better.
2 up. Need both to pull. Oh, you doing one hand pull ups? Damn, boy.
Yeah, because when you get strong,
Yeah, when you get strong out there.
You're gonna be, and see, when you got that, when you're strong like that, you got one of these.
Ooh.
Smell me, and then it's
That look like one piece of a 2-piece that comes with a biscuit.
Sir. Hey, the new biscotto.
I knew you was gonna say that. All right, man. 4 words.
Love, peace, blessings, and aloha.
Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look. See, I don't play with this. Hey, Ray Ray.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint. Birdies, taking flight, change your life in one night by 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight, small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it is night.
Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me in a bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back on the store. Around me, almost drown me. It astounds me like the level of deceit. When your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like, even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid of thoughts, 10,000 legs. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspend, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.